Hey, my loves, it's your girl, Nicole Melissa, your resident matchmaker and relationship consultant, and I am here to help you do your work. So those of you that are coming back and spending some time with me, I appreciate you, love you deep. Those of you who are seeing me for the first time, I'm here to help you get in right relationship with your kingdom spouse because, honey, you need more than love. You need tangible skills, okay? So we're going to pick up from where we were last week, where we were talking to the men. This time I'm talking to you, ladies. So let's get straight into it. Question number 1. If you could create one golden rule, what would it be? Okay, so the reason why you're asking this question, ladies, is because you want to understand what kind of leader he's going to be. What kind of leader is this, right? Because he needs to lead your home. And you need to understand, are you going to be able to follow his leadership? Because like we discussed in our last conversation to the ladies, was that in order for this relationship to feel great for you and for him to love you in a manner in which is going to feel like love, you have to respect him. So you need to understand what kind of leader he's going to be so you can understand if you will be able to respect him. Because if you can't respect him, it's not going to work. What are you going to be doing? You're going to be surviving and not thriving. Okay? So, now, question number 2. Okay, so how have your values changed over the past 5 years? Okay, so ladies, this one's pretty straightforward. You want to understand, is he a grower? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to know what version he is now in comparison to the version he ultimately wants to be. Is he on track? Does he have goals for himself in that regard? This is going to speak to his character, and you want to try to understand that. You want to be under the leadership of a thinking man, a man that is following God's lead first and foremost, and is being honest and true to himself. Okay, that's a safe leader for you in this hour. So you want to make sure that you like the version of who he is now, and because the truth of the matter is he's going to change, right? But you ideally want to get yourself in a situation where if they were to never change, would you be comfortable with this person? You know what I'm saying? But also keep in mind that he's probably going to change, and as are you, because people do change, hopefully for the better, right? We're going to constantly be growing. So you want to make sure of that. Question number 3. What do you think a woman's role in the household is? And do you believe in shared responsibility? Again, obvious, ladies. This one is you want to know what his expectations of you are, and whether or not you're going to be able to meet them, right? Ideally, you don't want to play yourself at all here, okay? So if he's looking for a traditional stay-at-home wife and mother, you need to consider, like, is that something that you're comfortable doing? Are you an entrepreneur and you want to be outside of the house working? You have to understand all of these things to make sure that this is a suitable match. Again, like I explained before, just because somebody is godly, it doesn't mean that they're the right match for you, right? You still need to do all of your due diligence, okay? To discern whether or not this is your person, that your God-ordained person, okay? So you want to be mindful of that. I also want to give you a bonus question, and this one is for both men and women, okay? So here's the bonus question that you can throw in here. Is there anything you love to do so much that you would do it for free? What you want to understand, like, the heart of this person. You know what I mean? Like, what you want to understand, is it something that is some sort of humanitarian type of work, some sort of compassionate work? This is a great question, a great bonus question for both men and women to ask each other. So you can kind of see the heart of this person. What would they do? Is it something for themselves? Is it something for their community? Learn that. It'd be good for you to know. Okay. So anyway, that was it for date 3 questions for the ladies. I will be back with the gentlemen next week, and we'll be closing out this series on first date, 3 first date questions for your first 3 dates. And then we'll move on to something else. I'm not sure what yet, but I'm sure God will let me know when the time comes. In the meantime, in between time, I love you, mean it, and I'll see you in the next video.